Hello, good morning students. It's me, Teacher Francis again, and this will be a continuation of our lesson. Yes, no questions, but this time we're going to focus our study on have, okay? So, if you're going to look at your screen, yes, no questions are the questions which are answered by yes or no, okay? So if I'm asking you a question, your answer must be yes and then no. Or you're going to say yes and then explain your answer, no and then explain your answer. Okay? So look at your screen, because if you're going to look at your screen, there is a subject. Now, if your subject is I, you, we, they, you're going to use have. Like, for example, I have, you have, we have, they have. Okay? And then if your subject is pronouns, like, for example, pronoun he, you're going to use has. Pronoun she, you're going to use has. And then if you're going to say it could be a thing, an animal, or a name. So you're going to use has as well. Okay? Now, if you're going to say past tense, pailao silao, so you're going to use had. H-A-D. Had. So again, look at your screen. You're going to use have, has, had. It depends on the subject. If you're going to say I, you, we, they, you're going to use have. I have a pet. I have a mobile phone. Okay? Now, if you're going to use pronoun he, it means to say puchay. Pronoun she, it means to say puyin. You're going to say has. Okay? He has. He has a mobile phone. Okay? Same thing if you're going to ask question. Has he? Has she? Okay? Have I? Okay? Have you? If you're going to ask question. Okay, students, if you're going to look at your screen right now, we do have there making yes, no question. And then this is rule number 1, have as a main verb. Okay, so first, we're going to practice what is the positive and the negative, and then making question, or how are you going to ask question. Okay, I have a car. It means to say you own a car. So it's like affirmative or a positive thing. Now, if you're going to say I don't have a car, it means to say may me lot. Okay, so it's negative. Okay, if you're going to look at the negative sign. Now, if you're going to ask question, come, do I have a car? Do I have a car? Okay, so look at your screen. We're going to practice I have a car. So it's positive or affirmative. I don't have a car. So it's a negative statement. Okay, and then if you're going to ask question, come, do I have a car? Okay, this is rule number 2 if you're going to use have as an auxiliary verb. Okay, verb is the action word, or what you do. Okay, auxiliary is like the supporting. Okay, now I have finished my homework. So it means to say affirmative or a positive statement. If you're going to say I haven't yang may said finish my homework. Okay, so there's a negative sign because there's a word have not or haven't. Okay, and then if you're going to say a question, you're going to say have I finished my homework? Okay, so again, we're going to practice. You can follow Teacher Francis. Okay, so the affirmative or the positive statement, I have finished my homework. I have finished my homework. And then the negative statement is I haven't finished my homework. I haven't finished my homework. And then the question or asking question, you're going to say, have I finished my homework? Have I finished my homework? Okay, this is the very basic on how are you going to make yes, no question. If you're going to look at the picture, there are students circling around the table, and then there's a word English. So it means to say they are learning as well English, okay? Now the sentence is, I have studied English. I have studied English. If you're going to make it into a question, you just have to exchange. So you're going to say, have I studied English? Have I studied English? Okay, look at your screen, look at the picture, because you do have there a boy doing his homework. Okay, again, this is making yes, no question. And the sentence is, he has finished his homework. He has finished his homework. And then if you're going to make it into a question, you just have to, you're going to exchange he and has. So you're going to say, has he finished his homework? Has he finished his homework? All right, if you're going to look at the picture, I love this picture because it's like you're going to SF cinema in Bangyai, okay? If you're going to watch movies, okay? Like Spider-Man or what other movies you like, okay? Now, you do have the sentence and then question. So the sentence, the film had started. The film had started. Had, it means to say starting already, started already. It means to say you are in the middle of the film or the film already started. So it means to say paileo, okay? Maleo, like the film had started. So if you're going to ask question, you're going to say So you're going to say, had the film started? Had the film started? So if you're going to notice the film and then had. If you're going to make a question, you're going to exchange and then you're going to say, had the film started? Okay, look at the picture because someone locked the door, okay? And then you do have there a sentence. We means to say 2, 3, 4, not 1, okay? So we had locked the door. We had locked the door. And then if you're going to make it into a question, had we locked the door? Had we locked the door? Okay, look at the picture because this is the last example of how are you going to make yes, no question using have or has or had, okay? Now look at the sentence you do have there. They have moved to a new house. They have moved to a new house. And then you're going to make a question. Have they moved to a new house? Have they moved to a new house? Okay, at this point, students, you do have their structure. Again, if you're going to say structure, you do have a question. And then you're going to supply an answer, okay? And this is the first question. Have you ever seen a rainbow before? Have you ever seen a rainbow before? Rainbow. And then you can answer yes. Yes, I have. Yes, I have seen a rainbow before. Or you can say, no. No, I haven't. No, I haven't seen a rainbow before. Or you can say, yes or no, it depends on you, okay? You can answer yes, it's okay. You can answer no, okay? Depending on the situation, okay? Haven't, it means to say have not. Two words, have not. You're going to combine to make it one, so you're going to say haven't. No, I haven't seen a rainbow before. Okay, look at your screen, and then you do have there a family on the table, most probably doing their assignments, okay? Now, if you're going to ask the question, look at your screen, you do have there, have I met your family? Have I met your family? You can answer no. No, I haven't. Look at your screen. Haven't, it means to say have not. Have not. Combined together, you're going to say haven't. No, I haven't. And then, have I met your family? And then your answer is no, I haven't met your family. Okay? So it's the complete sentence. Okay, grade 6. If teacher Francis is going to pronounce family, it's the normal way, like for example, Farang or American or Australian people say the word. It's also okay if you're going to say family, family. But most of the time, Farang people or foreign people going to say family, family. Have I met your family? Or you can also say, have I met your family? Okay? So this time we're going to use family, family. Okay, look at your screen because there's a film showing inside a classroom, okay? Look at your screen. Students are actually watching maybe a documentary or their school activities video, okay? Now, if you're going to ask question, has it been started? Has it been started? And then you can say, yes, it has. Yes, it has been started. No, it hasn't. So again, has not. You're going to combine them. You're going to say hasn't. No, it hasn't been started. Okay, look at your screen because you do have there another question, and there is two, a boy and a girl, on their wedding dress. Way. So, have they been married? Have they been married? And then you can answer, no, they had not. Had and then not. Or you can say, hadn't. Had and not, you can say, hadn't. No, they hadn't. No, they hadn't married. But if you're going to say yes, you're going to say, yes, they had. Yes, they had been married. Okay, look at your screen because this is another example. And then the question is, has he stayed with us? And then you're going to answer, no, he hasn't. No, he hasn't stayed with us. If you're going to say yes, yes, he has. Yes, he has stayed with us. Okay, this time you're going to have a practice, okay? So you have to think which one is the correct answer because teacher Francis, if you're going to look at your screen, there's a boy playing football. And then there's a question there. And the question is, have you got a ball? Have you got a ball? And then you do have A, B, C. So you do have choices. So which one is the correct answer? A, yes, I have. B, yes, I have not. C, yes, I haven't. So which one is the correct answer? Okay, don't worry because Teacher Francis is going to show you the answer. 1, 2, 3, go. And the correct answer is A. You're going to say, yes, I have. Remember, have in the question, you're going to use have in your answer as well, okay? Because you said yes, so it means to say, I have. If you're going to say no, you can say, no, I haven't, okay? No, I have not, okay? So you have to think carefully, look at the question, and then you're going to choose the correct answer. Okay, here comes another practice, and then there's a boy actually playing skateboarding, okay? And then there's a question there. Has your father got a skateboard? Has your father got a skateboard? It means to say, is your father has 1 or 2 skateboard, okay? And then you do have there choices A, B, and C, okay? And then you have to think which one is the correct answer. You can answer yes, you can answer no, but you have to look at the sentence or the answers, okay? So A, yes, he hasn't. B, no, he has. C, yes, he has. Okay, which one do you think is the correct answer? Don't worry because I'm going to tell you the answer, and the answer is 1, 2, 3, go. Letter C. Yes, he has. If you're going to say yes, it should be affirmative and positive as well, okay? You cannot say yes, he hasn't, because hasn't, it means to say has not, me. So it should be no, he hasn't, okay? That should be the answer if you're going to say no. Okay, this is the last practice, okay? And then you do have there a question. And the question is, had we sold our car? Had we sold our car? So you do have there A, B, C. So which one is the correct answer? So A, no, we hasn't. B, no, we hadn't. C, no, we haven't. So which one is the correct answer? Okay? So you have to think, but don't you worry because again, Teacher Francis is going to tell you what is the correct answer. And the correct answer is 1, 2, 3, go. No, we hadn't. Okay? Because the question started with had, and then your answer must be had as well. Okay? But you're going to answer no, so you have to say hadn't. Had not is the same. Okay? Now, students, we just finished the practice. So I'm going to tell you right now that you're going to answer a worksheet. So your worksheet will be answered through Google form. Okay? As usual, if you're going to answer the Google form, remember you have to write your name, student number, and then your class. Okay? Don't forget. Again, write your name, student number, and then your class. Okay? So Teacher Francis is going to send you the link through our line chat or line group. Okay? I'm going to send you the link there so that you can answer your worksheet for yes, no questions, focusing the lesson have, has, and had. Students, got it? Thank you. Bye.